cover 19 counties in northeast and central Pennsylvania. This is WBRE Eyewitness News at 6.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm Nick Hughes. The capital murder trial will begin deliberating the case of Robert Cordero and A.J. Munchak first thing Tuesday morning. The former and current Lackawanna County Commissioners are on trial on corruption charges. Closing arguments and the jury instructions took all day. Our Eric Dable has a wrap-up of today.
The fate of both Commissioner A.J. Munchak and former Commissioner Bob Cordero is now in the hands of a jury. Late Monday, jurors finished being instructed in the law after hearing hours of closing arguments.
We put it all on the courtroom floor, and we're satisfied that it's all out there.
The capital murder trial for a Wilkes-Barre man is underway. Elvis Riccardi is accused of kidnapping, robbing, and killing Donnie Skiff of Plymouth. Prosecutors say Riccardi took Skiff at force from a fishing spot in Chickashinny, April 27, 2009. They say Riccardi used Skiff's ATM cards, took him to a wooded area of Jenkins Township, and beat him to death. Witnesses say Riccardi bragged about the murder. Defense lawyers argue it was Michael Simonson, who was with Riccardi that night, who killed Skiff. Simonson has pleaded guilty to a second-degree murder in that case. The United States Supreme Court has ruled against former Duryea chief Charles Guarneri. The case stems back to when the Duryea Council fired him. The State Labor Board awarded him back pay and benefits. Borough officials denied his request for overtime pay. At the time, he called it a retaliation and wanted an appeal. The Supreme Court has overturned the lower court's decision. The case now returns to the lower court. An effort is underway in Washington to help small neighborhood pharmacies compete against larger corporate-owned pharmacies. At the same time, bring about lower costs as well. Our lead team investigator, Andy Mahashik, is live with that story. Andy, what can you tell us?
10 individuals
We had a fantastic day on hand. Let's see if the week can continue that way. Our meteorologist, Dave Skutnik, is up on the roof to check us out on the weather. It was a gorgeous day out there, Dave. All right, looking good. Thanks, Dave. 7 people are homeless tonight after an early morning fire in Schuylkill County. Flames broke out just after 2 this morning at 2 separate double-block homes, which are located on South Delaware Avenue in Minersville. Roughly 125 firefighters from nearly a dozen companies responded to the third alarm fire. The Red Cross is helping those left homeless. The cause of the fire is now under investigation. And we have an update on the story we told you first here on Eyewitness News last week. The body of a woman found after nearly 18 months will be buried with her family. The Lackawanna County coroner says Carol Ann Breyer's family was located in Scranton. They plan to bury her in a Southside Scranton cemetery. The coroner also determined a cause of death, saying Breyer died of hyperthermia in January of 2010. Her body was found a week ago in her home in Newton Township. Police in the Poconos are looking for those responsible for a vandalism spree at a car dealership. Someone spray-painted 8 cars at Raceway Auto Sales in Chestnut Hill Township. It's on Route 209 in Brodheadsville. It occurred yesterday morning. Most of the spray painting was too vulgar to show on air. Now, the owner said it took him all day Sunday to scrub the paint from the vehicles. Anyone with information should call police at this number, 570-647-2271. Residents from Wayne County are being warned about a phone scam. Several people have received calls from a person identifying themselves as Officer Frank Johnson of the Department and Law Enforcement out of New York. The person tells the caller that they are up for a lawsuit and must pay $20,000. But police are warning you never to give any personal information over the phone. The Lycoming County Career Link is ready to pack their bags and move, but just down the street. Their new location is headed to Pine Street, which is down the block from there. Now, the office will be closed Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of this week. Penn College is offering the computers in its library for Career Link patrons who need them during that time. Career Link will be opening its brand new location on Monday. They will be in the old Susquehanna Bank building on Pine Street. The Crossings Premium Outlet is looking at $1.5 million tax increase. The Pocono Mountain School District asked the governor to reassess the property in Tannersville. That led to the tax hikes. Now, some believe that the tax hike might force some businesses to close their doors. The school district has asked for reassessments of other properties, including Santa Fe Pasteur, Great Wolf Lodge, and Mount Airy Casino. Straight ahead on Eyewitness News, we found some students who are trading in the outdoors for encores. And come on, the water is great. We're going to give you a dose of what's to come with the cool waters of the summer season. Stay with us.